Okay, there we go. Everything working all right? I think so. Yes! Here we go! We're back! With our Vive remote ship. Hello everybody. Watching on Twitch or YouTube, whatever you prefer. Welcome back. You can see we've been busy. I've been busy. So let's just little recap what we did last time. Basically, the floor design has been, well, finished. One could say, I think. And what we want to do now is add a next room, or rooms, two probably, which means this one and this one. Now, what kind of rooms these will be, we'll figure that out as we go along. I think I have some basic ideas, but we'll see. Oh yeah, my whole inventory is full with steel plates. Very good. Okay, so I think the first thing we should do is lay down some dimensions, what this room will look like, and also, you know, we'll have to kind of make some ground blocks here that we need to put in. Right. There we go. Let's just weld those so we can actually put the floor in properly. There we go. Okay. So, what kind of space do we have? What kind of space we can work with? So I think over here we'll have a wall that goes like this, like a diagonal wall, basically. Right? Something like that. So we have quite a lot of space here, and then like a little space to the side where it's we have to work with diagonals, which we have to kind of look what furniture we put in there, you know, because with diagonal walls it's always a little bit tricky, you know, what kind of stuff you can put there, what looks good. Well, we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll figure that out very soon. But I think I have the feeling we want to put down there some sort of science deck or something along those lines. Maybe, well, one of the rooms is definitely going to be a med bay or something. We could actually put these right next to each other, a med bay and a science lab or something. That would be cool, right? And that would be something that you find on the main deck, like the public deck where everybody has access. I think so, at least, right? Well, I'm not like a spaceship expert, so I wouldn't know, but yeah, that's what I imagine, at least. So, let's lay the groundwork here. I think at least like that, the outer shell will be like so. I'll have to weld this in a second here, just to make everything work out. There we go. And then once we have this room, we'll also be able to kind of see how this will continue. You know what I mean? Because right here we did these nice slopes. And now we'll have to see how it will work out for this end, so to speak. Because there was two ways we could have done this. Either we put slopes the way we put them now, or we turn them horizontally and put the slopes this way around. Because we cannot do both. Because of the half slopes, they don't have these nice corner bits that go in all directions very well, sadly. So we have to kind of decide which way we want to go. And since we've gone like that on the first room, we might as well continue, right? Also, make more iron plates, steel plates. I play too much Kenshi lately. That's why now everything is iron plates instead of steel plates. I mean, goddamn, that game is amazing. I'm not gonna catch up on the hours I spent in Space Engineers. Never, probably, but still. I love that game. Okay. Let's put down the basic walls. Then we also will get, slowly but surely, we get kind of a sense on how this all will be looking. Also, let's recolor this. It's kind of dumb that the sun will be going down in a minute or two, which means it's gonna be a bit more awkward to see. Kinda glad that they don't have the space just got real mod enabled, because that would make it like unbearably dark. But I think we should be able to work it, but still, it's annoying. Alright, and now here comes the diagonal bit, which will obviously reinforce with slopes as well, like going along this line for sure. But yeah, for now we'll just put the floor in, just like that. And then we can get a sense of what we're working with in spacing. I definitely know I will put in some of these new DLC research lab blocks for sure, because they look kind of cool. And what I always would put in a lab is like either timer blocks or programmable blocks. One of them looks really good in a lab environment. So yeah, we just weld these blocks from down below, because otherwise I will not get to them anyway. Okay, more blocks. Or, well, more plates. I make the plates out of blocks, obviously. Yeah, make some more. Oh, okay, I just made 200. I wanted to make 2,000. That's okay. Right, so these ones will have to weld from down below. Right. Now, you know, this is where the welding ship might come in handy, but still. The way we've built it is just not cutting it for now. And with that, the fast welder, this goes pretty well, actually. Yeah, it goes well with the welder. No. Shut up. Yes, yes, of course. Right. Also, I have to kind of think, you know, always with the spacing, where we put all the different blocks, because sometimes you put blocks down, you know, like decorational blocks, and it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look natural, you know. It doesn't look like humans placed these blocks. Because if you want to make it look like it could work, even though it's like non-functional blocks, they don't do anything, you don't need to use them, you still want to make them look like they could be used, you know? Just to keep that illusion, basically. Right? Oh yeah, we also need energy! Good old energy. Keeping us warm and fuzzy in space. Oh no, not these. Okay, let's make some. There we go. That's the amount we need. Roughly speaking. Alright. Let me actually. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. There we go. It's kind of awkward opening a bottle with one hand, I tell you. There we go. Almost on time. Oh. Right. Let us see. Oh, there's a space pirate freighter over there. Good thing these they won't attack us anymore. I'm happy with that. It's good that we gave in to piracy, I think. That was a good decision. Okay, so this starts to look good. You know, the more I weld, the more you will be able to see, or generally we will be able to see from the space how much, you know, way we have to wiggle there. I think I know how I want to place the stuff, but yeah, we'll have to see. Because we might also... now I'm thinking that we might also put some sloped walls on this side as well, because we don't have a straight wall here. We have kind of like a, you know, a drip-shaped wall, if that makes sense. But I might actually, you know, cut that wall short, basically making the room smaller than it technically could be. But then, but in, you know, as a counter to that, we'll make it like straight, if that makes any sense. We'll have to check. I could also imagine actually splitting this up like into two rooms, like one big like experimental room and then like a little office or something. Both might work for the most part. But yeah, that long sloped wall is not gonna cut it, because it's gonna be different, you know, kind of slopes going on, and that will look weird in this instance, I think. Alright, I think we need to go and get one more load. Yeah. But then we'll be able to place the intermediate walls. And that should give us some clarity, I think. I love it. Every time I fly up here, it looks a bit more complete. It's kind of sense of achievement, you know? Okay. So, for example, now, I think that is a good idea, right? Because otherwise, to make the room, like, feel good, we would have to cut it off here, and that is not a good idea. Then we'll obviously, as we said, we'll put in these. Right? At least for now. So we have this and this. Now what we could do, for example, is we could put some of those in, then make an office of some kind. Does that make any sense? Oh, an office and maybe like a storage room, you know? Yeah, I think that would work, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea on my part. Sometimes you have to kind of tap yourself on the back, right? Or maybe this is a server room. You'll see what I mean. It's a small server room, but it's okay. Okay, let's go and get a little bit more steel plates, and then we'll get a bunch of materials used for the decorative blocks. So we definitely want, what do we want? We want desks, for sure. We want the, what are they called? Lab equipment? Definitely that. I don't want to put in the medical stations, because they are reserved for the med bay. Otherwise there's going to be some redundance, you know what I mean? Then I want some programmable block, because I like the look of these. And we're also going to have some of these stations. So what do we need to place those? Interior plates mostly. Yeah, okay. So we'll get like 200. No, okay, that's a bit much. There we go. And then some of those guys, and then our inventory is full apparently. Is it? It is. Okay. So, how I would imagine this is that we'll have some sort of like an office right here, or some description. And then we'll make the desk a little bit bigger by adding this, but without a chair. Right? Then in here will be the server room. I really like it, the look of the programmable blocks. They really look like big servers, like a small terminal added on. You know what I mean? If you ever, well, no, if you've been into a server room, you know that doesn't look like that. But you get the gist of it, I think. Then in here, this will be the big part, the sciencey part. We'll have at least like, I don't know, 2 of these. Something like that. And then I want to put something here to kind of like I'm not sure. Not 100% sure what goes there. Then we'll have some... I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe we can put some stations at the end of those? No, that doesn't look right. Put some stations on the end here. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, yeah. We'll split it up even more, but not really. Just kinda split it up. You'll see what I mean in a second.
Energy low.
There we go. And what we'll do is we'll put some glass in here. So this is gonna be like an office space, but it's not like completely shut off with doors and such. It's just gonna be glass. You know, so it's kind of like a little cubicle situation going on here. You know what I mean? I think that would look cool, right? And then we have the main science lab bit. We might even put some LCDs on the walls. Yeah. This is coming along great. I love it. Okay, let's weld some of these bastards, and then we'll also put in obviously some things like potted plants and all that stuff will be put in as well, of course. Let's see if we can get all the interior plate. No, okay, we need more interior plates, I see. And also for the windows, we shall require some girders, indeed. Right. Oh, also energy. Energy. Don't forget the energy. We need another at least 200 of those. I think we need some motors too. Displays for sure, that's not enough, but you know, you take what you can get, right? Or you get what you can take? Whatever way around that works best for you. There we go. Okay. We are ready. Let's go. Let's make some office space dreams come true. No, that sounds weird and wrong. Put all of that in. Very good. I have the feeling I don't have enough interior plates with me. We'll see. No, okay, that seems to be enough. Good. Now, we'll put them in, I think, like that, so they can... Oh, yeah, we forgot the girders. Idiot. There we go. Motors. Then we'll also need the big tubes and construction components, apparently. And glass as well. Okay. I think we got the gist. The gist of it. Right. So, we'll need certainly some of those. And then there we have the girders. What else? Oh yeah, this place. Oh, maybe not that many. And that. We'll come with the bulletproof glass a little bit later, I think. Here we go. Here come the control stations. Our offices, rather. However you want to call that. Beautiful. And now we'll place down our cubicle separation. You know what I mean? Yeah. That will work pretty good. Might also take away some of these walls as well and make this look a little bit more spacious. We'll see. More construction components and bulletproof glass, I see. Oh, also some steel plates, apparently. If that is an yeah. Steel plates, indeed, shall be required. Okay, so we'll take with us about hundreds of those. And I think at least 10 steel plates we need. Oh, wait, did we, I don't think we welded all the girders in, did we? I think we just made a mistake there. Oh well. There is the lab equipment. I love it. Lab equipment looks beautiful. So here all the experimental stuff will happen. in this main area. We'll also, oh yeah, we'll probably also put like some closets and armories over there, you know, with like suits and stuff, like, you know, like chemical suits or something. Oh yeah, look, we definitely need girders, but we'll also need some more bulletproof glass anyway, and some more construction components as well. Then we'll still need to do some doors. You know what? We might actually put some doors in the office space as well. We'll see if that is a good idea. Okay. There we go. That should be enough. Yeah, they're completed. There we go. Nice big desk. We could even make it bigger with the edge pieces, but I think that's okay. Right. Oh, Jesus, the girders, huh? Well done. So, okay, a door here for sure, then one here. We cannot really place one here, can we? No. That's also something that's still missing from this game. Like an offset door that matches this, basically. I know there's mods for that. There's a lot of mods for that, to be honest. But still, sometimes that kind of bugs me. You know, small stuff like that. But yeah, what can you do? Okie dokie. So, I think we'll take a bunch of this, a bunch of that. Girders. Don't forget the freaking girders this time. That could almost be a song. Don't forget the freaking girders this time. That would be sublime. Indeed. Alright. You know, I was just thinking because of the door, you know, just in case there's gonna be like a nuclear meltdown in the lab, there's no way you can protect yourself, basically. Oh, well, who needs protection anyway, right? Oh, interior plates are missing. Okay. Right, but, let's see. We have the lockers? Wait, there... Oh, yeah, the new categorization. I always forget under what the lockers are stored. Oh, yeah, I think under armory. Right. Then we want to place some couches and potentially some plants as well. So, for example, you know, having, like, these armories. Like over here. You know, just so we can have some protective suits. I think that's a good idea. So, interior plates, bulletproof glass, displays, construction components. Got it. Okay, displays, bulletproof glass, construction components, interior plates. What else? What else do we need for the things we want to place? Oh, small tubes too, for the garden variety, basically. Okay, let's see if we can do this. So, for example, in the small office here, we'll have... Oh yeah, couches as well. Where are the couches located under? I think the couches are their own... Yeah, couches are their own category. Right. Well, let's get this. Put one here and one here. You know, so you have a comfy little office situation going. Right? And goddamn, we need more interior plates. Obviously more. And something else got consumed, I think. Oh yeah, construction components, huh? There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Oh yeah, and we'll also... Oh yeah, almost forgot about oxygen. Well, we'll have to put those in the top, obviously, at the top layer. We'll see. The thing is, the main deck is going to be the most concerned, and then the top deck, the one that's above it, will basically conform to that, to whatever structure we have laid down in the deck below. You know what I mean? So, Yeah, well, we'll see. Then we'll have 2 plants here.
Energy
And
low.
I think for maximum comfort, could even add some more. No, is that no? That's weird because then there's people sitting behind you. That's weird. No, no, no. We don't want that. I think that is fine. This is like let's sit down. Yeah, look at that. That's your office. Isn't that a beauty? You don't have a PC, but that's okay. You don't need to do any work. That's what you got, you know, co-workers for. Subjects. And there's the server room. The server room doesn't need air access, right? No, that's okay. Right. Oh yeah, armories. Right. So at least something along those lines we'll need. Full set of armories. Obviously, we packed again 2 little interior plates and construction components, obviously. Okay. There we go. We got that. Let me think about this real quick. Would it be okay to have, like, this? No, that's weird. Can we use, like, one of these corner? No, that's weird as well. Does it make sense at the back to have something like that? That looks weird too, to be honest. And that makes the least sense. No, I don't think we need more of those. We might need could put some plants in, could we?
Energy low.
Okay, let's get just real quick because I don't think we need that many more plants. Let's just get some more materials for the plants. Right, and also some more of you. There we go. I mean, we can still... What we can do is put some of these, like, desk units here, so there's basically gonna be... you know... kind of like tables, like shelves on this side, where you can just put down, you know, maybe some important work, some files that you're working on, some documents. You know, can you just put them down there? I think that's a good idea. There we go. Let's just recharge some energy while we're here. Right. Don't want to get caught dead in space without energy. That would be bad. But yeah, I think that the room is coming to life now. That's exactly how I envisioned it. You know, just slowly, every step makes the room a little bit more lifelike, if you will. Right? Yeah, I think that works very well. And then I kind of hate the back of this. That looks a bit odd. So what we'll do is just put a normal set of lockers at the back. Why do these require computers? That makes no sense. The normal armory doesn't require a computer, so why does the frickin' locker? That makes no sense to me. Oh, well, it doesn't have to. Okay. Okay. And now I'm just thinking, on the other sides, right? We made the other rooms 2 in height, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we'll have to see if we do the same here as well. Probably, right? That would make sense for the most part. Okay, let's just go through this again. I think that bit there is good, that slope. Now what we could do here... Now this will kind of cut into the other room, but it will make forming the other room a bit easier as well, I believe. We basically take away a little bit of that room over here, but this will make forming this room easier as well. Then we'll add some more furniture to that side. Get some light armor blocks. Basically, I want to have like a, well, like a break corner, if that makes sense, with a little vending machine, you know, in the office space. If that makes any sense. And for that, we'll need like a little alcove over here where we can put that stuff. I'll probably even get rid of that as well, to be honest. Then, let's see, I think the vending machine is under the ATM, right? Oh, the dispenser, of course, it's called. Put it like that, right? Yeah, so we'll have a dispenser here, and then have a little couch corner area, and I also think we want to put in, like, you know, a kitchen to make coffee in. Isn't that an office space you would like to work in? Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Okay. Let's weld all we can. Need some large tubes, interior plates, motors, and computers and displays. Large tubes, interior plates, computer, motors, displays. Large tubes, interior... oh god. Interior plates, large tubes, construction components, motors... computers? Yeah? No? And some steel plates. That might be right. Okay, that is welded. Oh, displays. Not enough displays, of course. We could even maybe put another couch down. You know, just to complete, you know, this little corner here. Yeah, to kind of cut it off from the working space, if that makes sense. Although that kind of interferes with that pathing over here, so that's not good. No. Let's not interfere with the pathing. It's not a good idea. What we also could do, but that will kind of interfere then with the sign I want to put here. We could have placed these on this block face here, and then inverted them, but then they would take up... oh no, wait, because the LCD screen would go above the door, right? So we could move these, and then we could move these two stations to right here. So we have a bit more space, and they will be right up against the glass, which I think looks better, I believe. Oh god. Oh well, I have to just quickly replace all of these things. That's how it goes. Let's see. Right. I think that... yeah, I don't think that will impact anything else negatively. At least I don't think so. Just like that. Ah, oh, Christ. Yeah, I don't think it's noticeable unless you know that it is like that. They're a little bit more forward than before. You know, you can see it's kind of like... yeah, it stands out a little bit, but not terribly so. And now we just plug these stations right up against the... yeah, that looks way better, though. Because it's always awkward if there's like this weird space in between blocks just because you cannot place them like right next to each other. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better, right? So we have the little office space. We have the main like lab area. And then we have the little executive office and the server room. Yeah, that makes sense. What do we need? Oh yeah, displays, right? Displays, and then we get a whole bunch of steel plates to make the rest of the room. Right. Let's get everything. I think it's one display, but we'll just take 10, just in case. Not that heavy, are they? Okay. There's the dispenser. Beautiful. I kind of wish we could put a block in between here, but the only block that would fit from the style would be this, but that's too big, so that's awkward. Okay. So let's start making these rooms complete then. So we want them to be 2 blocks high, just like the ones next to them. And then in the middle here, there will be the conveyor bit where the oxygen comes through, like right above that desk. And then the lights will be on this and that block, I think. And then we have to see where the conveyors actually go. They probably will kind of either join up with this one or just go straight up into the maintenance floor, which is probably more realistic. We'll see. I mean, I'm just making this up as I go along. I have like a general picture of how it should look, but I mean, you know, things change and you have to kind of decide sometimes on the spot how it's supposed to look. And before we put everything in, I just want to have a look from inside the room how this is gonna look with that high ceiling. I think in here it's gonna look good. Where I'm not 100% sure is on this side. Because do we then make the second row of blocks? Do we make them windows as well, or do we make them steel blocks, basically? Not quite sure what looks better yet. We'll figure it out. Oh, let me put the displays in. We don't need those anymore. Not yet. Right. Okay. So let me just pop into the room. Just get a feeling for it. Does this look okay? I think this looks okay. For an executive office, right? Maybe we'll put some LCDs on the wall too, but I think for the most part this looks alright. And then there's the vent that's going to be right on top there. That's going to be good. Okay. Moving on to the main room. So now here, how are we going to do this? Because either we're going to put in more window blocks, or I think either the half blocks, these, or these. I think these would look better because they line up kind of perfectly with the windows there. The half blocks would make it look clumsy, I think. So these are probably better for that purpose, right? And from the outside, that will still look okay. Yeah, that looks fine, right? And from the inside, yeah, I think that works. Oh, that also reminds me, now that we have switched the windows, we kind of have a space here that we didn't use. Might put some plants there for all I know. Ah, well, we'll decide afterwards. Once we finished this, we'll decide if we put some more decorational blocks in or not. It's just... And yeah, the server room over here, well, server room. They do look like servers, don't they? The programmable blocks? I think so. I don't think we need an air access there. Doesn't really matter. And here... Either we put the air intake or the vent in this little office space or here. I don't think we need both because we don't really, you know, we don't have a door that closes this off. So one vent will probably be enough. Oh, also, I don't think I make the server room too high. That's just a waste of space. So there will just be some free space here between the second deck and the main deck, basically. But yeah, it will just look weird if there's a room that is 1 block wide and 2 blocks high. That just looks weird to me, so... Yeah. Not gonna do that, I think. I mean, that's what server room's supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be like for machines and not for humans, so they don't need to be high and comfy and stuff. It's just gonna be that. Boom. Might put some stuff on the display here. You know, like some pseudo program code. Like I don't know. There's a good website that basically makes like pseudo programming code. You know, for hacker movies and stuff. Might just grab some stuff out of there, you know, and just put it on the screen, just to make it look a little bit more authentic. And you know, that's detail work afterwards. Yeah, this is okay from the spacing, right? We'll have to check where the lights go in the end. That will make the whole room look complete in the end, you know? Good light placement. But I think we have, since we make the ceiling 2 blocks high, we basically are free with the placement of the lamps. If you make a room that's only 1 block in height, kinda, you know, cutting yourself off a lot of options when it comes to placing down the lights. But yeah. Okay. So now we'll have to put the ceiling on the big room here. I still have to kind of figure out where I want to put the vent. It probably would make more sense in the experimental area, you know, in my mind, because let's say there's like a critical failure in an experiment. You want to be able to kind of suck maybe some poisonous gas out of here. So from a like an RPG standpoint, the vents would be most sensible in here. But then again, it would be most sensible to have a door here, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna look good to have a door here, right? You cannot have all in Space Engineers. You're limited by the amount of blocks they put in. But with the DLCs, the frickin' amount of stuff you can make has multiplied so much. I mean, before you kind of have to put down blocks and pretend there's something else, but now you get a lot of these blocks exactly for these kind of situations, for laboratories, med bays, and offices. It's so nice. But it, you know, it kind of reminds me of back in the day when people used to put in Minecraft, and they used to put stairs upside down to make tables and stuff like that. That's what you had to do in Space Engineers before the DLC, basically. Which has its charm on its own, to be fair, but... And there were always mods, obviously. Oh, I just made a... Did I just made a mistake? Yeah, that slope doesn't need to be here. It's gonna be the ceiling anyway. Okay. So where does the vent go? Is there... How wide is this room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even and odd. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. I hate even numbers. Makes everything more complicated. I think just for... We'll just try to put it in the middle of those two. Like, above this one, you know? Like, right on this line from the door, right here. That's kind of the middle of the room, I think. So we'll just put it down there. What do we need to place these things, by the way? Steel plates, so that's gonna be fine. And what do we need for conveyors? I think interior plates, yes. So we'll just grab a few interior plates, just to place them, at least. Can already place the one in the office as well. There we go. And then this one will be right here, I think is a good placement. And then after that, we will put in the lighting, and that will make everything look cool, hopefully. If I've done everything right, then it will start to look cool with the lighting. Okay, let's put in the vents. Which direction? This one? This one. And there we have the other one. Yeah, so it's like right between the lab areas. That's actually good. I think that's okay. Ow. Jesus. Well then, well then, well then.
Energy low.
Oh, again. Seriously, one of the things they ought to put in this game is upgrades for your suit. You know? Things like more battery life, more cargo capacity. That would be like natural progression to this game, wouldn't it? I think that would be a good idea for them to put in. Like, you start off with the limits that you know, the ones that you put in at the start with the difficulty. Well, times 10 inventory or whatever, and then you will have upgrades. How cool would that be? I think, if I remember correctly, I think Empyrean does that. You have like different upgrades for your suit. I could put that in as well, right? Well, they would probably have to put in a new HUD item, because you don't really have an inventory for, well, a gear inventory. You don't have that yet. So I guess this would be a bit more complicated, but it would be a nice touch,
Energy critical.
Maybe even don't make the upgrades craftable. Make them only findable in these random drones and maybe on random spawning ruins on planets. How cool would that be? Then you would actually have a reason to go exploring, right? Because right now, seriously, why would I ever go to one of these drones that spawns randomly? I mean, do I want to get the rainbow rifle skin for the 5th time? No, I don't. I don't really care about that. But if I know there would be a chance for upgraded equipment, that would be kind of cool, right? You could even like put an RPG element to it where, oh Jesus, dying. You could put an RPG element to it where, maybe the suits that you could get from these drones, they would have like some semi-random stats. Let's say you go to a drone and you find like an engineering suit that would allow you to carry more stuff in your inventory, and maybe it would increase your welding speed. Huh? Or maybe a combat suit with more life, or something like that. They could do so much with this game, but I guess it's kind of complicated to put all this stuff in afterwards, right? Because it is what it is, Space Engineers. It is a building simulator after all, and try to make it into a survival RPG after the fact is kind of difficult, I suppose. But still, would love to see it though. I think I said this a few times before. If I could, I would try to mash Empyrean and Space Engineers together. Like the survival aspect of Empyrean and the kind of exploration aspect together with the building system from this game. Oh, it would be lovely. I would absolutely adore it. I would never play anything else again, I think. But again, you can have everything. You can have a lot of mods though, so that helps. Okay, so I think it is time for the light. Let there be light, he said, and then he forgot that he had no construction components with him, so he had to get some. That's how the story goes, I think. Right. Let's see where we place this stuff. Okay, let's start with the easy one, back here, because we don't have much choice here anyway. So there's gonna be a light here and one here, obviously. And then we'll, again, just as with the last room, we will start immediately naming these things, otherwise I will never find them again. Now where do we have the interior lights? There we go. So how do we call this? This is science lab? Yeah, probably. Office. No, this is not. There's another office in here as well. So what do we call these? No, let's call it office. That's alright. I will figure out another name for the other area. Then make them a bit bigger. Maybe a little bit offset as well. Yes. Well, once we've welded that, it will look peachy, I think. Cool. Right, now here, it's a bit more tricky here. I think at least above like to the sides of the lab equipment, we want to have lights each, right? And maybe if we give them enough radius, this will already be enough. We'll see. Let me sit down here. We can observe from here, I think. These will be called... What will these be called? Let's see. Science lab something. Well, lab. That's alright. I'll know what it means in the end. We'll make the radius about 9. That doesn't look bad. And then again, a bit of offset to it. Yeah, that's enough light. Corner lights. That's actually a good idea. Also, welcome to the stream, lad. The moss. You mean here, with the vents? I mean, yeah. That could... Let's check. Let's get some corner lights here. I know I often forget about corner lights. But, do we replace the normal lights with these? I wonder. You know what? Let me... Yeah, let me actually remove these real quick. I just want to see how it looks. And, oop, that's wrong. And if it lights the room correctly. Do we want to put... Yeah, let's put them all around. Why not? There we go. Okay, now we'll have to make them a bit more... That's always the thing I found with corner lights. They don't light as well as the normal ones do. Let's just see. How massive can we get with those? Oh well, okay, that's fine. And then we offset them to make sure it doesn't bleed through the top for the most part. Yeah, that kind of looks sweet. It looks like a... Yeah, like a lamp fixture, kind of, with a air conditioning unit in the middle. That's a good thing. I wonder if I want to... I don't know. Here it kind of... I think here it will look weird because it's not in the center of the room. Yeah, I think here I will leave it like that. And here, that looks cool. Now we'll have to check for the office. I think here we don't want too many lights. Probably... Like, Although here corner lights might be cool again, because here we have an even number of blocks. So maybe something like that. You know, because you have these in office sometimes, you know, like these big neon lamps, like these long suckers. At least in our office we have those, so I think that would look kind of cool. Thanks to actually putting me on to corner lights. I completely forget about these sometimes, so it's good to remind me. It's a good thing. Alright. So, oh wait, did I name the other corner lights? I might have forgotten. Let's see. I think it's 1 through 4, probably. Yeah, that's those. Okay, well, just need to rename those real quick, otherwise it's gonna be chaos! And we cannot have chaos in here. Not right now. Let's put that... this was office, right? Yeah. Then number 2, number 3, number 4? Yeah, number 4. And then these will be... yeah, it's also an office here, but what do we call this? Work area? No, not work area. Cubicle? Is that how you write cubicle? It's not my... I can speak English, I cannot write it that well, to be honest, so... I don't know if that is the spelling of cubicle. But I know what I mean with it, so that's okay. Right, we'll have to put them about that, and then... offset. It's a bit dark over here. I might just put a light above the vending machines, perhaps. Yeah, sure, why not? So we'll name this the same, and there we go. Now we have proper lighting in here, I think. Intensity fall off, there we go. Or offset, whatever, not fall off. Okay, so there we have our like office space with everything that we need. The lab part. Yeah, I think that's alright. Okay, so let me get the material for the door right here, and to make the vents. What do we need for the vents again? Motors and computers for the most part. Okie dokie. Let's get that then. Motors. What was it? Motors and computers? What? Jesus, I'm forgettable. Motors and construction Really? Construction components? Is that what we needed? No! No. Computers. I was right the first time. And then to place the door, we need some interior plates at least, so I know that. Okay. There we go. Aha! I'm the boss now. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright. So let me put the door in. Oh yeah, and LCD panels. We need LCD panels to name things because... Yeah, I don't know. If you have a big ship, you need to name things. Otherwise, it's going to be confusing. You don't know where you're going otherwise. What do we need? Display, construction components, small tubes. Display, construction components, small tubes. What was it? Display, construction components, small tubes, and I think some steel plates too. What do we need for small LCDs? I think about the same. Displays, computer construction components. Right. So let's get some more displays and grab a bunch of computers. There we go. That should be fine for the most part. Wonderful. Okay, so. Oh yeah, wait, there's we need one light at least in the server room, don't we? But the light in here, obviously, because no people need to be in here, it's gonna be like dim red color or something, because that will make it look cool. Science lab, server room. There we go. Make it red. And then we have to kind of turn down the radius, otherwise it will bleed through and that will look stupid. Yeah, that's alright. Then you can delete all the files now! Yeah, something like that. Good. Alright, let's... where do we need the LCDs? I think at least... like here? Oh, wait, that's the wrong way around, I think. So we need one here, and one on the outside. So this is science lab. Right. Oh yeah, obviously. Text and image. What do we need here? Center. Quite big. And then the padding. Very good. Science lab. Then we have server... Oh no, not the title. That's not what we need. There we go. Server room. And... oh, no, not right. Center. Beautiful. And what do we call this? Head scientist office? What is the proper title for somebody like that? Head of the science division. trying to think about what would be the appropriate title. Chief Scientist Office? Question mark? No, I don't know. Maybe we'll change it later. Chief Scientist Office. That sounds weird. That sounds wrong and weird to me. Oh well. Okay. I think that's the science lab for you. Alright, cool. So, how long? Oh yeah, that was pretty much bang on an hour. Nice. Okay, so I think I will quit it for today. Next time we're gonna do the next room, which I think might either be a medical bay or an armory of some sort. One of that, I think. Well, we'll see what kind of room will come next. But it's gonna go right here, and then obviously we'll have a room here in the center bit, then another one here in that corner, and in that corner, center bit again. So we have a lot of rooms to fill, obviously. So we have to kind of keep thinking of new ideas. So if you have any interesting ideas, just tell me. Especially if you watch it on YouTube later, just put it in the comments. I'm pretty sure I will be able to fit it in because we have so many freaking rooms. Alright. But we're getting somewhere. It's nice. I mean, I have to kind of figure out how the outside design will look in the end, but still, I think this is going in a good way. Alright. So thank you so much for watching. If you watch this live, thank you so much. If you watch it on YouTube, thank you as well. I really appreciate everything. It doesn't matter when you watch it. I absolutely adore every comment, every thumbs up, everything, every interaction. I really love it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.